I refer to coming to Skyline once a week as my weekly fix.
Just moved here, last Monday, and I think we've eaten lunch here, well, one dinner here and 2 lunches.
We have to have our chili fix, Skyline fix, at least once a week.
I just have to die and go to heaven. Hope there's one up there.
It all started with a dream. In a small restaurant on the west side of Cincinnati, a Greek immigrant named Nicholas Lambrinidis invents the taste that would drive Cincinnatians into a frenzy for decades to come. But Nicholas didn't just invent a uniquely delicious chili recipe. He knew right from the beginning that he wanted his whole restaurant to be different in every way. So he paid close attention to every guest detail. In order to welcome his guests as soon as they walked into Skyline, Nicholas made the steam table the focal point of his restaurant, showcasing the preparation of his unique culinary discovery. Guests could actually watch and even participate as their food was prepared right before their eyes. Welcoming and getting to know his guests was Nicholas's vision from the start. Before long, this restaurant concept had everyone talking and eating. 50 years after the birth of Skyline Chili, Nicholas's original vision is still intact. Guests are still greeted with a view of the steam table, and they enter Skyline with a certain feeling, like it's a place where people know them. They don't just come to Skyline to feel filled up, they come to feel fulfilled.
Skyline is definitely more than chili.
Skyline Chili 3-ways, conies, bibs, hot sauce, and oyster crackers have become traditions in the Midwest, much like baseball and riverboats. And the phenomenon is spreading like wildfire across the country and beyond. People all over have fallen in love with Skyline Chili, but it's more than just the chili. It's the feeling of belonging. A feeling of being more than just satisfied with a hearty meal. It's the whole experience, the Skyline Time experience.
Making a difference in people's lives is what is important to me.
The people that work at Skyline restaurants really are special.
We always try to make everyone feel like they're part of our Skyline family.
Skyline is definitely more than chili.
It's our people making a connection with our customers.
I try and make a difference in someone's day.
You got to make sure your customers feel like they belong there.
And hopefully, after their meal with us, they'll have a really nice feeling.
If you make them feel good, they're going to keep coming back for you.
We know a lot of our customers by name. We've built friendships from our customers.
If they notice you and they see you day after day, they're like, see you, Stacy, have a good day. It puts a smile on my face. We make them feel special by remembering what they order. A lot of the times we order their food while they're standing out in the parking lot.
Guests know there's only one place they can receive service like that, and that's Skyline Chili.
When we work together to create this experience, that's Skyline Time.
I very much feel like I belong here when I come here for lunch and know everybody and say hi to everybody when we come in.
So what can you do to make Skyline Chili special for your guest?
You want to be genuine. You just want to be you. Go out there and have a good time and let your customers know that you enjoy working here and you enjoy them coming in to your restaurant.
Because after all, this is your Skyline too.
Just make them feel welcome, like they could be part of the family.
We remember them, we remember where they work, what they order.
We can pretty much go in and say the usual and it'll be there on the table.
That really makes a difference. It makes them feel like, they're somebody.
Yeah, like they belong.
People love to have their bibs tied on.
Tie their bib on for them. That makes them happy. They're like, oh, all this special treatment. This is good service.
I think the waitresses are really friendly, and that makes a big difference.
Skyline's the only place you can get that.
It's important for you to get to know the sense of teamwork. It's that team effort that really makes Skyline special, because with that teamwork, we are able to interact and help each other out and create the atmosphere we want.
We all have our certain jobs we do, but we all help each other. If someone else needed help, we would run over and help them.
You take out their food, you get them their drinks.
When we have teamwork, the customer benefits. The customer is happy and the customer comes back.
I have had customers come to me and say, you made my day. Skyline made my day. You walk away from an experience like that and you feel wonderful.
When you see a large group or families or a disabled person coming in, you want to make sure that you do everything you can to make their visit to the restaurant as special as it can be.
One type of guest in particular that needs your ultimate service, a first-time customer.
You can always spot a first-time customer because they usually look at the menu.
If it is a customer's first time, you should offer them a sample, like a small sample of a three-way, because it is very different from what most people are used to expecting.
When you have a first-time guest at Skyline, you always let your manager know. That way they can stop by during the meal to make sure everything's okay.
And then you have to tell them how to eat it, because most of the time they try to twirl the spaghetti up and then they get it all over. So then you show them that you cut into it like you would like a piece of pie.
Don't forget the 2-bite follow-up. It's to check on your customer, make sure that their food is hot, what they ordered, and to their satisfaction.
At the end of the meal, you ask them how everything was, thank them for coming in, and ask them to come back.
Ask them to fill out a comment card to tell what they thought about everything.
If you deliver that kind of service to a customer first time in that door, he will be back.
I want to make the first-time customer a regular customer.
Now you know the Skyline Chili story. You know the things that combine to make Skyline Time a remarkable experience. And you know that you are the most important part of that experience for Skyline guests. When you make your guests feel special, they'll come back to your Skyline for life. Because everybody wants a place where they feel they belong. Our food and environment are exceptional and set Skyline apart from everyone else. But the difference is really in the experience. The difference is you. That's what makes Skyline Time special. Remember the keys to Skyline Time. Be yourself. Learn about your customers. Cultivate regulars. Convert first-timers. And above all else, show your customers that you sincerely care about them as individuals.
When you put all these things together, you're going to see how special the Skyline experience is.
Together, at last it's Skyline Time. Together, at last it's Skyline Time.